Audio, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Moon Attraction. That's right, we're on the final part of Final Fantasy for the After Years, where we have to go visit the moon. This is like the second or third part to the whole entire story that we have going for the final part, but hey, I decided to chicken out, just have Edge a part of the whole situation. You might replace some people every now and again, but for the most part, this is going to be our team. It's the most relevant, honestly. I was thinking back on, I'm just like, Edge has like his whole entire team there, and there's like a special thing. It felt wrong to just not have him. At the same time, Porom isn't exactly like the most keenest out there, but we need a healer. A show. Suffice to say, I still need to be leveling up a whole bunch. I just didn't end up doing it because, let's just say, I got distracted by wedding stuff. But hey, whatever. No, I didn't get married. Ooh, if I did, I'd be telling everybody. Everybody. What is this? A teleporter. Subterranean B1. When I'm the B in B1, B2, B3, BU, B and me. Hey, hey, hey. Is this a shattered crystal? I guess. I don't know why we're Cecil for a bit, but hey, whatever. Just keep on moving on in. What we got going on here? I do not like those aspects. Did you not? Did you not? White magic. Nothing that we really want to do. That's fine, just attack. That's fine, just attack. And Porom is just super late to the party. That's fine. It's okay. What will we get for ourselves? Anything good? Anything wonderful? We analyzed it. That's good. There's something. What? You need to not be doing this, my dude. Oh, why is Ryder down so hard? My goodness. Decent. I was kind of surprised that she didn't level up, but hey, whatever. Just... yeah, everyone is kind of like Rochambeauing this shit. Everyone except for Golbez. Golbez is like probably the only one with a proper level, I'm gonna be real. This is what happens when you make a game like this. Hopefully they'll be able to get the levels up before they get got, you feel me? I would definitely like that to happen. Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing. Level. And then Gale Force. Black magic. I guess we just have these. Fire's always fun. Could you not? He's almost dead! Bastard! No? Okay. Will Gale do it? Will Gale get something? Nope. Alright, just do your jumpies. It's fine. Well. Please stop. Stop. This might just straight up be the time and place that Porom just keeps fucking dying. I'm gonna be real. I was expecting this to happen. I just totally forgot that I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing that today. This is one of those things where like, if I forgot something important, I would have known. I didn't. Oh, there we go. There's a level up. Definitely use that. Suffice to say, there might be a lot of babying and whatnot, but I've played enough Fire Emblem to know how to get the characters I like up. But I will tell you this much. You only really have one baby of the group in terms of Fire Emblem if you ever wanted to get into that mess, because like it just doesn't work out. At a certain point you do have to have like meta stuff and whatnot. I've always found it really interesting, Fire Emblem, the way that it has its speedrun community / like turn count and such. It's really neat. I really like it because like they like have like proper strategies and everything of what they want to do and how they want to accomplish things, and it's really cool how they're like, yeah, this character has like amazing stats and they'll like go up consistently with time and everything, and like this character right here is invaluable because they're able to provide this utility, and if you don't get that, you're not going to get a higher score on like your rank. And this is all for like Fire Emblem 7 and 8. Just straight up, there's no other Fire Emblem I'm talking about here. Although I will tell you this much right now, I do think Fire Emblem's Three Houses and Path of Radiance / Radiant Dawn are the better of the bunch. I do love me Blazing Sword. That's the 7th one. A whole lot. But like with the way that it's set up and everything, and just how certain characters are more valued than others, on top of 8's design, me not liking 8's design all that much, I'll be real, kind of has made me into more of a snob in that terms of situation where like, I only want like certain characters like this or that, but like I would definitely love to see more Fire Emblem games just like Blazing Sword, where like you have a limited supply of things and you're only able to do so many things to them, and etc. I know it sounds weird because like I will consistently hype up the fact that I think whatchamacalls, that Three Houses is probably like the best one of the bunch, honestly. Like, if you were to play a Fire Emblem game, like you were to ask me, Ross, what Fire Emblem game you need to play, as you watch this Final Fantasy 4 Let's Play, I would tell you, most endearly, if you don't like Three Houses, you're probably not going to like Fire Emblem, just as a general topic. Three Houses does so many things right in terms of what making and showcasing why Fire Emblem is a good series, that I can't justifiably like say that there's like any other game out there that does it better. I really can't. The only thing I can say is that I like Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance storyline a whole lot, and I think Ike with his boyfriend is really cute. This is all it really comes down to, is the fact that like certain characters in one Fire Emblem game is a little more interesting, like literally just a little more interesting than the other one. And that's not to say that there isn't a lot of good characters in Fire Emblem Three Houses and whatnot. I just, oh my god, I could literally write essays about like why Edelgard is right and like a part of this thing and whatnot and such. They just have so much depth with a lot of the characters in Fire Emblem that it makes me kind of like super jealous that I'm not like just overtly playing it right now, which I know sounds kind of mean, but it's true. The character writing in that game is really good. How is King Cecil faring? He hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I see. I have a strange feeling. I think he understands what is happening here. All of it. You changed, Door. Huh? The Sador I knew always acted like there was a heavy burden placed on his shoulders. The burden of being the Prince of Baron. Oh. The burden of having Cecil and Rosa's blood in his veins. You're right. always made me wonder, why did you never feel a sense of pride about your family? I guess I had to learn how to. From whom? From Kane and Biggs and Wedge. From all the people my father once fought with. I always hoped that you would learn it from yourself. I suppose my father did too, when I think of it. Don't worry, I'm sure your father will be back to normal in no time. Thanks! You learned the Twin Rush Band. Okay, cool. Didn't know they were in a band, but sure, why not? Nice. Let's make sure to say, because you never know what time of day you're gonna die, or a meteor can crash by your side. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. To Lunar Whale Edit Party. Oh, that's good. That's great. I love to see it. So we could just like have other people if we really wanted to. So, attached to this thought an ID and whatnot, and something that I want to like bring in here as a more of a hopeful criticism than it comes out to be is the fact that I see this game, this Final Fantasy game, experiment a lot more with the idea that like effectively like the characters are interacting more and they're doing things and having perspectives and all that such. In terms of character writing, I'm gonna be real, I think this is one of the better Final Fantasies. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of a controversial statement, to be honest. Like, someone's probably gonna look at me and go like, this is the best character written one, and I'm like, it's one of. It is one of. I'm not saying that just for the sake and fact of like, to praise it for something, it's because you do have moments like that campfire bit. You wouldn't really have that in other Final Fantasies. It's just plain old as a fact that you just would not. It's not a bad thing necessarily, because Final Fantasy has consistently been an experimental series. I don't particularly like how experimental it gets all the time. Also, I don't know why the fuck. Well, I guess she did use arrows. I made her use arrows. That's fine, she can use arrows. It's whatever. My point being here is that, like, these little, like, special abilities they could do and these little cutscenes here and there and all the various perspectives that you see help dive into the character far more than the other stuff ever has. Final Fantasy hasn't exactly been the best in terms of character development or various other things like that. And I'm not trying to be like super mean to it, it's just the truth. Like, I was in a complete utter shock and disarray at the fact that Eternal Sonata had a lot of good character development, a lot of stuff that I really liked, and it turns out that all that stuff was directly because it was developed like a Tales of game. That is something I did not know when I was playing it, but as I played through it, that's kind of just how it went down. And like, I gotta be real, Eternal Sonata still kind of feels like a fever dream to me with the way that it does its things. But like, overall, I'm still like enthralled with it, with the whole entire bit piece, because that was my first experience of like a Tales of type of character analysis and everything. This is entirely with the idea that like we're seeing a historical figure like Chopin? Completely utterly gay, dude, by the way. Just kind of experience this weird ass fever dream of a JRPG, and like as it continually like goes down and down, and like there is a story, an overarching plot to it, but overall, it does not matter, because what actually matters is the character writing at the end, and all little bit pieces of what you learn about each character, and how they strive to overcome situations and whatnot. Which is really, really neat. I'm gonna be real. Probably the most neato Toledo situation out there when it comes to the whole bit. And it's something that I see a lot of in Tales of games, because Tales of games, just overall, are the best at characterizing. And they do this with those party talks that they have consistently after like a few hours of this or that, or like a new area showing up, and like just little fun interactions that they have with each other. It's super duper neat, and it's one of those situations that I wish more RPGs and such would do this. And this is kind of the first time I've seen it with Final Fantasy. I'm not saying that it doesn't have it, it does, it just doesn't have a lot of it, you know? Like, I understand Final Fantasy 1 and 2 not really having it. Final Fantasy 1 in particular being really bad with characterizing any of its characters, because they're all basic bitches. And then Final Fantasy Chaos, I think? I forget what it's called. Stranger Worlds or whatever the heck, decided to make it like a full-on revenge story or some shit. This was super funny. I don't know. I never really paid too much attention to Final Fantasy games, let's be real. They're just one of those situations where like I'm just trying to get through the series like slowly but surely, and they have like all these little extra bits, and I'm just like, I don't, why is there so much, you know? Gnomish bread would be fine. Fine. What was I trying to do? Antidote? Antidote. There we go. Okay, cool. As I was saying, getting things and whatnot. But mint. I would like the Genji stuff. It's not really potato potato. No. This one works. This one's a part of it. Reduces lightning damage. Not sure if we want that. Protects against silent, we need it. Let's reduce lightning damage. Okay. Yeah, you would want protect against silent. The rune one works for this. This is just a full out better one. Any other good ones here? Lowers it by 3, increases attack quite a bit. Evasion goes up a little bit. Green Bread seems like the best option here. Protects against blind. Okay, yeah. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. So, as I was saying with the whole entire criticism and such of this whole entire thing and Final Fantasy as a whole, I do find it really neat and interesting that they decided to make this game the way that they did. It is not great, but they did do one thing really right, and I'm really happy about it. And this is not to like kind of like stall it for time or anything like that. It just kind of like those little things remind me of that. The bands and all this and that. I'm just like, it's really neat. And I wish more Final Fantasy games were a little bit more like this. It's pretty cool. I think we're at the point that Moral won't just straight up die, which is always good to see. He's still pretty close to like being to death at every sharp corner of an object. Please and thank you. My goodness. But yeah, I definitely feel like the strongness towards Western culture and Final Fantasy through Final Fantasy VII's graphics have really ruin the perception of what JRPGs actually are. Like, I'll be real, that kind of is the biggest blow we have out there. Makes me sad, because for the most part, it's really hard to find an RPG just like Final Fantasy in terms of like other mixes, because they do more. They just do. It's like I don't know how else to express it, but it's true. Even Bravely Default, which is made by these people, I feel like takes the little things that we have from Final Fantasy, like all the good bits, and like just makes it better. Like legitimately, Bravely Default is the ultimate way to enjoy Final Fantasy. I kid you not. It has all the goodness that I want from it on top of a bunch of other cool stuff. It's so unbelievably good, y'all. I love Bravely Default. It's literally one of my favorite games of all time. But it is, and I will consistently acknowledge this as I bring it up time and time again, it is of its time, and you will never experience Bravely Default the way that I experienced it. There's no way that you're gonna see the same kind of level of love that I had for it. And it's sad that it's like that, but it's very, very true. I really, really wish that they would have just gotten it to the point where they would have let me have like a sort of spot pass on the Switch, or like a way to send off attacks with Bravely Default 2. I was very, very sad about that. And Bravely Default 2, I kid you not, does not play like Bravely Default. And it makes me incredibly sad, because like, all the exploits of the mechanisms are there, and that's cool. And there is a factual point of order that you could beat the game if you max out all the jobs that you're able to in the beginning with the first boss. That first boss is a winnable fight, and it shocks me to this day that I know that little factoid, and that's there. It's cool as hell, honestly. I think it's best won on a new game, but you could do it just raw dogging it. You do have to grind a lot though for it. Like a lot. You have to get all the jobs up to where they can go up to, and even then you need to have the proper strats in order to get it down. And what makes me a little bit more sad about the whole situation is that, like, there are so many little things in Bravely Default 2 that, like, remind me of why I love Bravely Default, and then they just don't go further into it, and it makes me sad. I'm just like, please do extra thing, please do extra thing. And they don't. They really, really don't. I can't express that enough. But I'm probably talking way too much about other RPGs than anything else, but I always tend to do this whenever I play a Final Fantasy game, because, like, I'll be real, what else is there to talk about? I'm kind of here just grinding out my situation here, you know? It's like, I told you I didn't really grind, and I want to, like, go through this and whatnot. And the way I figure it, once I hit a certain point where I'm like, oh, I need to, like, grind up for this boss, I'll do it that way. For now, just kind of having it here to where I learn via little other situations and whatnot. So, organize. Just in case I couldn't have done that before. They're gonna have a tent here, do that little thing. Little shboosh. Shabashi. From my understanding, I think this is one of the longer dungeons, quote unquote, in Final Fantasy, which is saying a lot. I looked up a little bit of the overview of it, and just to explain a little bit in terms of how I quote unquote overview things, I just kind of looked to see if it has Castle. One of those situations is like this. What is this? What is this thing? The bone dragon. What if we just do this? Miss. Okay. Bio? I did a good amount of damage to it. Is this a normal enemy, or what exactly? What are you doing to me, Bone Daddy? We are able to analyze the target, so it is not a boss. I know this much. So why is it letting me do this stuff? Can I Kara it? And it will hurt it? Yeah, that did do damage. Okay, cool. It just takes a while. And everybody poisoned. It's not great. Do you have an auto heal with Paul? I think you do. Here. So far, so good. We're missing one little area that's like down or something? I can't do any of those. I don't know how I got to any of these, I'll be real. I got that. I'm probably missing a chesto here. But okay. I guess we just have a cure? Really? Alright, whatever. Just say it to be. Thankfully this still mimics the way that it does. I think you can do this a total of like 3 times. You just keep getting it. Let's win. No! Okay. Feels like it's the same old mess anyway. Can't just do that. Probably should have done Thundergut, but roughly fine. We are having everybody like properly at a good enough level range to just kind of like start clearing everything while gaining levels, which is good. I'm not sure if there's auto battles. It might be. Yeah, I think level 30 is when we need to be safe. It is okay. Hello. What are you? Huh? Stay on guard. Something is watching us. Here he comes. Here it comes. Oh, boss fight? It is a bygone. That's him. He's just a dude of arms. Arms for stakes. What's this? It must be the chief guards. Bygone. I am reborn by the crystal. Okay. Whatever you say, Rebel. If that's what you want. Okay, we got haste. Let's not make waste with it. We're already down. Fire dog? Snakes don't like fire. Okay, we can do bio, we can summon. Summon other to attack, Miss Dragon. Sure, why not? Slow it. Ninjutsu heal. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't like that. She's dead. Go. Can we slow it? Slow them down? Oh, we're so close. Pretty sure this gives us skills and everything. Yeah, it feels. Yeah, it wasn't the best. What if we can't? Oh my gosh! Why do they always be dying though? Why do they always be dying? I don't think I slowed them down either. Maybe not? Slow. Item. A high potion. What? Did it have reflect? Oh. Oh. It has reflect on. Why does it have reflect? What did it do that? Right. Why? Well, we really only have the Golbez. That is it. Nope, this is the end. Come on, where you at? Sure, I guess. If there's any time to do it, it'd be now. Wait, was he already cured? Oh my god. This is such a hard fight to go through now. Yeah. Oh, no, we're already paralyzed. Fantastic. No, this is how I want it to be. This is how it ends. We need a grind. Welp.